So we take a start, and we, like I've just said in the intro, that we are looking at to draw the graph, which is the quadratic graph. Remember, in the introduction to this particular topic, we have quadratic graph. Now, when we look at this, remember too that we did talk about the fact that when you are faced with this, for instance, 2x squared minus 4x plus 3. Now, we want to draw the graph of this. In getting the solution to this, using the graphical method to solve it, the first thing to do is to, one, we have to construct our tables of values. Remember that? And to construct our tables of value, we must have this, our what we call the range of values. The range of values. This range of values will enable us to get these, our pictures, exactly the figures that we will require. And to get that done, you first draw a table like this. And then we have, this is for our x values. Now, for this range, most of the time you are given. So for the purpose of this, let's use a range of -2 to +3. Let's use a range of -2 to +3. So that gives us the boundary within which we should place our tables of values. So I will now start here that from when x is -2, when x is -1, when x is 0, when x is 1, when x is 2, and when x is 3. That's all we need for now. And once you have that, then you now have to bring out your other values from that expression. Look at it. We have 2x squared. This is 2x squared, followed by -4x, and followed by +3, or we just put it as 3. Once you have done that, the next thing to look at is to just assume that this is -2, and you know that this x, so x squared is that's 2 times -2 squared. We can quickly do that here. X squared means tables of value. You see, most of the marks that you need, the majority of them will be attached to this level, because this is where the bulk of the work is. You are sure that you did not make error in your sign. You are sure that you did not make error in your addition and subtraction. You are sure that you didn't make error in your directed numbers, and then your y values are all intact. Then, of course, the next thing for us to do is to go on to plotting the graph, making use of this. So let me give you a few minutes, and then you copy exactly what we have seen on the board here, using this, the y is equal to this. Y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 3. Now, once we have this written as a quadratic function, and we now want to use the graph to work it, please draw it, because the next thing we are going to do is to plot this on our graph and see how it will look like when we are to draw it up on the graph. So I will just count 1 to 10 so that you can now begin to write it out. I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I think by now you should have written that out. In case you are just coming in, we are trying to plot this particular quadratic function into the graph. And the first thing to do is to construct a table of values, which we have explained very carefully on this place. So as we prepare to draw that graph, and as you are also drawing writing out these figures,